after huge bombs like Atlantis the Lost Empire and Treasure Planet. But before a huge bomb like Brother Bear came Disney Animation's last hiccup of success before Bob Iger said, "Screw this, let's just buy Pixar." Lilo and Stitch. Return to the era of flat 2D animation that in this movie's case is still full of curves.
Everything has kind of a roundness that's puffed up a little bit.
Horses' legs are bottom heavy, they're chunkier at the bottom.
And meet Stitch, a biological weapon on a 5-star GTA crime spree.
He's taken a police cruiser.
He's not just insanely violent.
Hey!
Touch buggy!
He's not just profoundly disgusting.
Hey!
No, worst of all, he speaks like the love child of Gollum and a minion.
Sneaky little hobbitses. Baka na, Papoy. No. Papoy.
Puta! Sabaga!
Two worlds will collide when Stitch meets Lilo and Nani, the saddest family unit in Disney history.
We're a broken family, aren't we?
Lilo is friendless and poor, trying to please a fish who she thinks controls the weather because her parents were killed in a storm.
It was rainy, and they went for a drive.
Nani is a constantly unemployed teenager raising her sister, whose only friend is trying to get in her pants.
Aw, David, I owe you one.
You can just date me and we'll call it even.
And they're both being stalked by the world's most relentless Child Protective Services agent.
Did you ever kill anyone?
We're getting off the subject.
Wow, that's grim. Still not as grim as whatever's going on in this dog shelter.
What is that thing? A dog, I think. But it was dead this morning.
Then why was he in the same cage as the living dogs, you freak? Thrill as our heroes are pursued by a blatant ripoff of the Federation from Star Trek.
Captain on deck.
With a slightly more lax policy on global genocide.
We have to gas the planet.
When Stitch escapes, they'll deputize one wacky waving inflatable arms tube man and one guy with a Russian accent, so you just know he's evil.
Hiding behind your little friend won't work anymore.
To put on objectively terrible disguises, go on a hilarious attempted murder spree.
You're mine.
Stop! Then abandon their mission to join the heroes at the end because the movie is 90 minutes long and Pixar's writers aren't there to help out yet.
You expect me to help you just like that? Fine.
So enjoy one of the underappreciated gems of Disney's past that made a few much-needed changes to the formula, swapping original songs for Elvis, fantasy locales for the real Hawaii, and an ending that mimicked the 9/11 hijackings for one that didn't. That change made sense, but what's up with the Disney Plus version turning the dryer into a pizza storage shelf? Back in my day, we played in the dryer and we liked it. Whee! Starring Fight Cub,
Molly.
Never Skipped Leg Day, Dexter Jetster's Laboratory, Pleakley Fly Day, Ving Rhames as himself, Hunka Burnin' Love. And is Captain Gan too hot, or have we been in lockdown for way too long? Galaxy Pest.
3 days ago, I bought Stitch at the shelter. I paid $2 for him. See the snap? I own him.
Sorry, Lilo. Perhaps you should read the fine print next time. This is just a thank you letter to the animation studios for their work on this movie. Take him away, boys. Don't feel bad about being alone on Valentine's Day. You were alone the rest of the year anyways. He tells you his whole life story, but in Goblin. Now, the one man who made a difference 5 times before is about to make a difference again. Only this time, it's different.